Good morning, guys. Welcome to Social Studies. Let's begin with the review for your exams. The flexibility of government will be the first topic we're going to review with. The flexibility of government. The United States government is flexible. That means that changes can occur. The government can be charged by laws and amendments. An amendment is a change to the Constitution. Remember that the first Constitution was written many years ago. And at that moment, the needs of people were different than the ones we have right now. Or some rights also have changed from the year the first Constitution was written. So changes that needs to be done in the constitutions are called amendments. Amendments are passed by Congress and must then be approved by a majority of the states. How many states are in the United States, guys?
50.
Yes, 50 states. And when a change or an amendment have to wants to be done to the Constitution, the amendment has to pass by through the Congress, and they have to vote if they change it, if they approve it or not. Yeah.
Miss, do you know that today I'm going to study and I'm going to do a proyector casero?
Really?
Yeah.
A homemade?
Yes, with a bottle and a caja de zapatos.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so a number of amendments has been added to the Constitution since it was first written. Remember this, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution are known as the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights was one worksheet we completed in class. Remember, we completed the first amendment. The first one mentioned 3 important rights. Which ones? Freedom of press, freedom of religion, and freedom of speech. Is that number 1? Is the first amendment in the Bill of Rights. So the first 10 amendments to the constitutions are known as the Bill of Rights. Okay, the first 10. The Constitution has more amendments, but the first 10 are called as are known as the Bill of Rights. Over time, our government has become a stronger, more representative democracy because of our amended Constitution. Our second topic is our constitutional rights. A person who is born in the United States is a USA citizen. Because we were born in Honduras, we are, what are we? What are we? We are Honduran citizens because we were born in Honduras. What about now, Ryan? Can you see the presentation? Nothing. But I close it and I share the presentations again. Nothing? No. Okay. So please log out the class and log in again, please. So one can also become a citizen through a process established by the government. Even though we were born here in Honduras, we can become citizens from another country by following a process that is established by the government. Diego, what are you doing? Hello, Sebastian, are you there? Four years after the Constitution was ratified or approved, the Bill of Rights extended citizens' right by guaranteeing freedom, such as freedom of speech, freedom of press, and freedom of religion. As time has passed, it has become necessary to make more changes. Imagine this one. Let's talk about a little bit about slavery. These changes had extended our rights even more. For example, the 13 amendments ended slavery. Slavery was legal before. What slavery is? Slavery is servitude. And what does it mean? It means that someone is forced to do work against his or her will. Okay, a slavery was considered property of a person. Property of a person has no voice, cannot say or decide, make decisions by his own. Also receive a bad treatment, and the owner of the slave could sell him or her to another person. So the 13th Amendment, because this is the important information, the 13th Amendment ended slavery, ended this suffering life, miserable life to these people. The 13th Amendment ended slavery on December 6, 1865. Okay. On August 18, 1920, the 19th Amendment, this is another amendment, the previous one was the 13th, remember? 13th Amendment. 13th Amendment. What does the 13th Amendment says? Sebastian, your video. What does the 13th Amendment say, class? I just say it. I just mention it. What?
Slavery.
Ended slavery. Ended slavery. The 13th Amendment, that's what it says. Now, the 19th Amendment guarantee women equal rights. Women equal voting rights. Voting rights. Before this year, we women hadn't the right to vote on elections. Why? Well, maybe they consider only men could take decisions, only men could participate to elect the authorities of the countries. Well, imagine that here in our country, this one happened in 1920, okay? 1920, we are in 2022. And it is the first time in our country that we have a president, a woman president. It is the first time. And this one happened in 2020, in 1920, and we are in 2022. So if we see the difference between these 2 years, 102 years ago, after the 19th Amendment, guarantee women equal rights, past 102 years until Honduras has his first woman president. 102 years later. So we still believe that probably women cannot make a good job or cannot rule a country, cannot be the head. We still think that. And you know why? Because the population of Honduras has more women than men, more women than men. So if women vote, if we vote for a woman president, we definitely win because we are majority. But we don't vote for a woman. That's the problem. So women need to start to be more confident, to believe on other women. That's what we need to do. So that 19th amendment guarantee women equal voting rights. There is another amendment here, the 26th. The 26th, okay? For many years prior to this, many women and men had fought for this right. As with all the amendment, once it was ratified, it became the law. Another amendment that affected voting laws was the 26th. The 26th amendment, the 26th amendment that was ratified on July 1st, 1971, gave citizens 18 years of age and over the right to vote. So maybe before this amendment, the age people could vote was 21 years and over, 21 years of age and over. But this amendment, the 26, reduces the age from 21 to 18. Okay, that's another important information. 3 amendments. The 13 ended slavery. The 19 guaranteed women equal voting rights. And the 26 gave citizens 18 years of age and over the right to vote. 3 important amendments. Prior to this, a citizen have to be 21 to vote. Again, many had fought for this amendment for a long time. United States citizens have other rights as well. For example, a person can get a passport. A passport is a government document used in traveling to foreign countries. We need it if you want to visit even countries in Central America. I think El Salvador asks for passport. Yeah.
That my cousin has a passport.
Yeah, you might have a passport too.
Yes, because I go to United States.
And that's your official document because you are
I go to last week. Listen, last week I go to Roatan.
When?
And I burned my.
I went.
The last week.
Yeah, but you went to you don't go. Yeah, exactly. You went. So that's why we need a passport. A passport. Okay, Adriana. A passport is a government document used in traveling to foreign countries. People who have United States passport can visit countries throughout the world. Who have United States passport. Yeah, that's true. An American, in our case, for example, an American visa open a lot of doors. You can enter many countries. Mexico, for example, ask for a Mexican visa. If you want to travel to Mexico, you need a Mexican visa. But if you have, you need a Mexican visa. But if you have the American visa, the United States visa, you don't need the Mexican one because the United States visa opened the country for you. A United States passport shows people in order in other countries that persons in a United States is a United States citizen, okay? That's what it says. In your passport, it says, what is your nationality in your passport? Now, I have a matching exercise. The first one, let's see. The first one is a government document used in traveling to foreign countries. What is it? We have 6 options. What is a government document used in traveling to foreign countries?
Passport.
Passport. Yes, this is a compound word. Passport. Fine. Yes. Passport. The second one, ended slavery. Ended slavery. Boys. The boys that, which amendment? Yes, an amendment. Which one? There are 3 there. Which amendment ended slavery? Which one?
19th Amendment.
The 19th Amendment. Which one?
Amendment and 26th Amendment.
But there are 3. The 26th, the 13th, and the 19th. Which one?
Miss, I think it is the 13. 19.
Another one says 19. And the
Miss, I
slavery.
say 13.
It is the 13th. The 13th Amendment ended slavery. Now, the 13th.
Está trabando todo.
The 13th Amendment. Oh. Is the next one is a change to the Constitution. What can change if the authorities wants to change the constitutions? They present something to the Congress, and in the Congress, the House of the Representative has to vote and decide if the change to the constitutions or the law is approved or actually becomes a law. What is it? Is it change to the Constitution? What is it? Which one? We already used this one and this one. So those one, these are the options you have. 1.
Amendment 26.
Passport is already used. And 13 amendment is already used. But the next one in here says that it's a change.
Amendment.
It's
The first one is amendment.
Yeah.
Change the Constitution.
Exactly.
And the next one is the 26th Amendment. Gave citizens 18 years of over the rights of vote.
So, amendment is a change to the Constitution. It's not amendment, just amendment. But the amendments in the constitutions are numbered. Imagine the Constitution has 200 amendments. Imagine 200 amendments. And if the representative, los diputados, let's say, in the Congress want to discuss about one specific amendment, they have to say, okay, look for the amendment on the page 73 is in the line number 15. So they are not going to be counted. It would be easier if they say, let's talk about the 54th amendment. So you want to look for the number in the Constitution. That's why they are numbered. So amendment, only amendment is a change to the Constitution. And the next one, gave citizens 18 years of age and over the right to vote. Yes, it's the
Miss, I know the
26th.
answer.
Is the 26th Amendment. Yes, you said the answer.
Miss, I know the answer of a person who is born in the USA.
Okay, but let another person participate. The boys are very quiet. Isabela, Iris, Melanie, Gabriel, Christopher, that never like to participate in class. Which one?
No.
Person who is born in the US?
I think that is the fourth one.
It's 9. Okay, analyze that statement. The statement says a person, and someone says
Amendment.
that the 26th Amendment is already used. It's already used. This one is the 26th Amendment. So the 6, yes, because it says that it's a person. A person is not an amendment. An amendment is a law. Es una propuesta de ley. Es un cambio a una ley. That's not a person. So is the number 6. The number 6. Citizen is a person who is born in the US. And the number, the last one, guarantee women equal voting rights. Yeah, the 19th Amendment. That's the last one. 19th Amendment. So please. So study this well. What every amendment established. What each amendment says. And the definitions that appear in the presentations. The information is already in your notebook. So hopefully you copy everything well, in order, with a nice letter, with in a way you can understand, because sometimes that's what happened. You copy quickly, and then not even you understand what you copy. Okay, help me out to find missing students. And thank you for your attention, guys.